Hey everybody, it's Michael here, and I have my Umarex Colt, and this is the M45 CQBP in basically the desert tan. Check out my full tabletop review. A little bit different than the KWC Cybergun version 1911 that you can find, like the Tanfoglio Witness, all those different variations. They come in all kinds of different rebranded, versions of them. They're all over the place. This is a little different. Stick mag, the CO2 I'm thinking is going to be more efficient, maybe a little bit more FPS, that kind of thing, but still looks the part of a 1911. So let's get to it. Let's put some shots through the chronograph, see what kind of performance we can get in terms of FPS, and then I'm going to head back 30 feet and I'm going to shoot at least 10 rounds at paper target and see how accurate it is. Okay, so let's get started. Brand new CO2, and first shot. 358.3. Now the claimed is about 400. Keep in mind it's a very cool day. 356.4. It's about 10 degrees Celsius today. It's not warm. 353. 340.5. And 333.4. So not up to that 400 FPS max that basically Umarex is saying, but that would be in like ideal conditions, right? Nice hot warm day. I'm assuming we'll get up into 380s for sure. Again, this gun should be pretty efficient in terms of shots per CO2 over the Cybergun KWC versions. I'll kind of let you know. I'll do some shooting and see how many mags I get, and I'll just pop that probably somewhere in the video, maybe even just right here in a little text box. We'll see, because I'll do that after the fact. But not too bad. Not super crazy heavy blowback, not super loud, but not a bad shooter in terms of at least the blowback. All right, let's head back 30 feet and see what kind of accuracy we get shooting into paper targets. Okay, we're all set up. 30 feet back, semi-rested position. I'm gonna take it off safe. Got 10 rounds in my magazine. Should lock back on the last round. Let me know. And let's see how well this gun performs. Nice white dot sights. It has a pretty reasonable trigger. Not an overly heavy blowback. Let's just see what we can do with this gun. Lock back. Trigger felt, pretty good. You really got to bring it back a bit. It's not like I said, like if you watch my tabletop review, I mentioned it. It's not as short. The take-up is a lot longer on this than a typical 1911 single action trigger, but it is single action. The first part of it doesn't take much force at all, but that little, basically once you get it back, it feels really deep. And so it almost feels like, what's going on? Then all of a sudden it just breaks and releases, and there you go, right? So it does take a little bit of getting used to. If you're used to a traditional 1911 trigger, it's going to feel a little different, but not bad. Okay, so yeah, accuracy could be me a little bit, trying to get used to this trigger, but it really did spread out. We had one that shot up high. Again, that could be me just not getting this gun yet, the trigger. Let's just throw that one away, because that could be just me again. Let's look at these guys and just throw that top one away. So even so, we're looking at about 3.5, close to 4 inches. But grouped pretty good. A little bit low, but nice, well centered, left to right. They kind of just spread out in that sort of area. Not too bad. Again, trigger for me, I think I'm going to have to get used to it a little bit. I'm hoping, on the plus side, this gun will get a lot more shots per CO2. I'll put a little note in here, a little text description, how many magazines you can expect with this gun, because that is potentially a deal breaker with the KWC 1911. It doesn't get a lot of shots per CO2. So if you're looking for more shots per CO2 in a 1911, with a little faster FPS, then this might be the gun for you. All right, should be some slow motion going on probably right about now in this video, so I'll kind of trail this video out with the traditional Thanks for watching another Replica Airguns video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. Also, come on down to ReplicaAirguns.com, where we have articles, posts, reviews, usually some additional photos for you. And also, check our Canada and US online Replica Airgun stores, where we sell airguns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, knives, and other accessories. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.